Greetings YouTube, I'm back again. Had some time. I was really itching to do another album review. I've gotten back into it. I'm using the webcam this time instead of the actual flip cam that I had. So the reviews are back, doing them again. And at work today I was thinking, or even before that I was thinking, what's a good album to review? And I'm actually wearing this shirt for the occasion. This is the Yes shirt from the Talk tour. So I'm going to be reviewing, as I've just mentioned, this album, Talk by Yes. Came out in 1994. This was their last album with the 80s 90125 lineup, and so this is Trevor Rabin's and Tony Kaye's last album. So Yes, Talk. So today we talk. This is my very first ever Yes review on YouTube, so I'm extremely excited. The album came out in 1994 and was produced by Trevor Rabin, guitarist, and it's got kind of a 90s sound to it, I think. And to be honest with you, I listened to this album quite a bit before I bought it. I'd sampled it, and I absolutely hated it. I just couldn't get into it. I just couldn't. Then I found a used copy of this in Hastings in College Station for $3. So I thought, okay, well, $3, that's a steal for a CD. If I don't like it, at least it'll make my CD collection look better. And I dig the album cover. So I bought it and I listened to it, and the first time I played it, I was like, whoa. So then I listened to it and I listened to it and I listened to it. It's like, wow, this is actually a pretty cool record. Probably the best album with this lineup. Even more so over the 90125. So we'll get to the album. The album is very cut and paste, the way it was produced. I think this was new technology at the time. Trevor Rabin was using a software called, I believe, Mark of the Unicorn, which is now what we all know as Pro Tools, to record this. So this is a very choppy album. I don't really think this was the right way to really produce an album. This album could have been better, I think, without the choppy production. But I'll just go ahead and talk about that, and then I'm just going to go into the songs now. So it starts off with The Calling, with great acoustic guitar and bass from Chris Squire, and then everyone's harmonizing. And then these drums kick in. But one thing about the drums, I'm not really sure how much Alan White plays on this, because a lot of these drums just sound like they're drum machines. I can't tell if these are actually real drums or drum machine. I haven't done enough research on this, but I remember, the movie they put out, Classic Artists Yes, is a very interesting DVD. I remember hearing how it was produced. But The Calling starts it off, and that's actually a really, really good song. Really like that one from the Talk album. I Am Waiting comes in with this keyboard from Kaye and guitar, this real nice solo guitar part from Rabin. And it's a ballad, basically. John Anderson comes in with his vocals, and the drums are kind of heavy on this one. This is a really good, I like this one a lot. This is a good song. This album does start off really well, so I Am Waiting is another really good one on here. Next is Real Love, which is this one might actually be my favorite one on here. It's got kind of a progressive sound, but not with the tempo changes or anything. Definitely check this one out on YouTube. In fact, you should really sample this whole album. But Real Love is actually probably the hit for me, my personal hit on the Talk record. Next is State of Play, which starts off with this guitar part, this guitar riff from Rabin. Then these drums kick in, whether it's Alan or a drum machine, whatever, and all the instruments kick in. Then you hear the harmonizing vocals with Rabin and Squire and Anderson. This one's probably the rockingest song on here. Another good one, another good song from Talk. This album flows really well. Next is Walls, which I believe was the single from the album. There's actually a video on YouTube of them playing this on Late Night with Letterman, which I've seen, which actually has Billy Sherwood playing with them, for kind of odd. But Walls is actually a really good song. It's a good, I think it's a pretty cool commercial song, so it's a nice choice for a single. Good harmonizing vocals, very great harmonizing vocals, kind of poppy, or pretty poppy. But Walls is actually a very, very good song. After that, though, it really goes down. The last two songs, just, I mean, Where Will You Be is kind of a very John Anderson-like kind of song. It sounds like something that he would do on a solo album, one of the solo albums. And it just falls flat to me. It kind of sounds like music that would be on the Discovery Channel or a National Geographic show, episode, whatever. That one takes it down. Endless Dream, okay, this one's really not good at all. This is one where they tried to be prog, and one thing that Trevor Rabin never ever was in his life was prog. I honestly don't really think he was ever right for Yes. He somehow does an okay job on this album, but Endless Dream, a lot of Yes fans that love this album think this is a great piece of work. No, it just doesn't work. It's just boring. It's boring. It has no life to it. I can't get an Endless Dream. I always stop the CD after Walls. So that's basically an EP. There's 5 really good songs and 2 duds. So Endless Dream, I'm sorry, Yes fans, I hate it. I hate Endless Dream. I always have. I just can't listen to it. That's one thing they should never try to do, that, because it's just they're not prog. I mean, this is not a prog rock album. They were a progressive rock band. That all went away when Trevor Rabin joined. So Endless Dream is a failure to be prog. So I'm going to give this album a grade. It's a mixed bag. It's got a lot of really good points to it. It's got it's what I pull out a lot and listen to it. But to grade this, I'm going to give this a B+. I think that's a really good grade. This could have been a great album had it been produced better, had they not tried to do all this new software engineering at the time, and had the last 2 songs been more inspired and fit better on the album. And, you know, Trevor, don't try to write prog. You just can't do it. You're just not prog. You're not Steve Howe. So, but I recommend the album Talk. You can probably find this. This is one I see used quite a bit. If you have half-price books where you live, or if you have like these used stores or thrift stores, and you see this for a good price, pick it up if you like Yes. Especially if you like 90125. This is different, and I think this is better personally than 90125. But this is like the one album that I think was close to a great album. Close to it. Not quite, but it was almost solid. You could have had the first 5 songs be an EP. It would have been a stellar EP. So that's my review for Talk by Yes. Came out in 1994, and it gets a B+. I think that's a fair grade, and I'm happy to do this review. I've been in kind of a progressive mood. I did a couple of Marillion albums, of course, with Fish, and so this is my first ever Yes review. So Yes, Talk gets a B+. Thank you for watching. I hope to find the time to do some more reviews, and I'll see what tickles me fancy in my CD collection, what I want to review. Alright, there you go. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.